a solar storm is brewing and our planet stands on the brink of a cosmic event. As we speak, the sun is displaying a spike in activity not seen in the last 5 years. This increased solar activity has led to more sunspots and eruptions, sending solar winds hurtling towards Earth at incredible speeds. These solar winds have the potential to create breathtaking auroras, but they also carry the risk of causing radio blackouts, disrupting our communications. But why is this happening now? Well, the sun operates on an 11-year cycle, during which its magnetic fields become unstable. This instability can cause the magnetic poles to flip, increasing the likelihood of these charged particles escaping the sun and wreaking havoc on our electronics and power grids. As this cycle reaches its peak, the chances of a large solar event, a solar storm, increase. And while scientists predict that this solar maximum will be mild, the possibility of a significant event cannot be ruled out. As we brace for the solar storm, the question arises, how prepared are we? Solar storms are not a new phenomenon, but their impact can be far-reaching. As we delve deeper into the cosmos, we realize that the sun, the very source of life on Earth, can also unleash forces that disrupt our daily lives. Solar storms, a result of the sun's magnetic fields becoming unstable, can cause the sun to erupt, sending solar winds towards Earth at high speeds. These winds, filled with charged particles, can disrupt our electronics and power grids. But how exactly does this happen? Imagine a flurry of charged particles hurtling towards Earth at breakneck speeds. When they reach our planet, they interact with the Earth's magnetic field, creating what we know as geomagnetic storms. These storms can induce currents in our power grids, potentially leading to widespread power outages. But there's more. Our modern society relies heavily on satellite-based services such as GPS and radio communications. These satellites, floating in the vast expanse of space, are directly in the line of fire when a solar storm strikes. The charged particles from the storm can interfere with the signals transmitted by these satellites, leading to disruptions in GPS navigation, satellite television, and radio services. Remember the solar storm of 2003, also known as the Halloween storms? These storms caused significant disruptions to satellite communications and navigation systems around the world. Airplanes had to change their routes to avoid the polar regions, where the geomagnetic storm effects were strongest. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station took shelter in a specially shielded area of the station to protect themselves from the increased radiation levels. Our dependence on technology has made us vulnerable to the whims of our star. But it is not all doom and gloom. Scientists around the world are keeping a close eye on the sun, studying its patterns and predicting solar storms. Their work helps us prepare for these solar events and mitigate their impacts. While we cannot prevent a solar storm, understanding its potential effects helps us prepare for the inevitable. As the solar storm approaches, scientists are keeping a close eye on its progression. Imagine a celestial dragon spewing fire and smoke, charging toward us with an alarming speed. That's our solar storm. But fear not, for our brave knights in the scientific community are tirelessly working round the clock to keep us safe. The storm, a tempest of charged particles, is currently making its way through the vast expanse of space. It's a spectacle of cosmic proportions, a dance of particles, all choreographed by our very own sun. Now you might be wondering, how do we keep tabs on such a formidable event? The answer lies millions of miles away from us in the silent observers of our universe, our satellites and space telescopes. These celestial sentinels, like the James Webb Space Telescope, serve as our eyes in the sky. They capture the sun's every move, every flare, every storm, and relay this vital information back to us. Reports are already coming in of disruptions to radio and GPS services. It's a reminder of our delicate existence, so intricately linked to the whims of our sun. But these disruptions, they are not a cause for panic, but rather a testament to the immense power of our sun and the influence it holds over our daily lives. Our scientists, our knights, are using this information to predict and mitigate the impacts of the storm. Every piece of data, every image, every signal is a puzzle piece, helping us understand and prepare for the storm. In this cosmic ballet, we are not mere spectators, but active participants. Our actions, our preparations, our resilience all play a crucial role in navigating this event. As we stand at the eye of the storm, we are reminded of our place in the universe, our connection to the cosmos, and our ability to withstand and adapt. Scientists continue to monitor the situation closely, providing us with vital information to navigate this cosmic event. While we stand defenseless against the cosmic forces, there are measures we can take to mitigate the impact of a solar storm. Yes, folks, we aren't completely at the mercy of these solar tempests. Much like preparing for a terrestrial storm, there are precautions that we can take to shield ourselves from this celestial weather. We can start by protecting our electronic devices. Simple actions like unplugging devices not in use and using surge protectors can help safeguard our gadgets from the electrical surges caused by solar storms. Remember, these storms can cause power grid failures, and the subsequent power surges can fry your electronics. So unplug and protect. For organizations, especially those that rely heavily on GPS and radio services, the key is to have backup systems in place. Redundancies can help ensure that critical services remain operational even when primary systems are affected. In addition, regular system checks and maintenance can help identify potential vulnerabilities and address them before a solar storm strikes. But beyond these practical steps, perhaps the most crucial measure we can take is to foster awareness and preparedness. Understanding the nature of solar storms, their potential impact, and the necessary protective measures can go a long way in minimizing the damage they can cause. Educational institutions, media outlets, and government agencies have a significant role to play here. By disseminating accurate and timely information about impending solar storms and their possible effects, they can help individuals and organizations prepare effectively. And let's not forget the role of scientific research. Scientists across the globe are working tirelessly to improve our understanding of solar storms and develop more effective protective measures. Their work is instrumental in helping us brace for these cosmic events. In the face of a solar storm, our best defense is preparedness and resilience. So let's arm ourselves with knowledge and face these celestial storms head-on. After all, it's not just about surviving the storm, but also about learning to dance in the cosmic rain. As the solar storm subsides, we are left to assess its impact and learn from the experience. The morning light breaks through the darkness, casting long shadows on a world that is both familiar and altered. The storm has passed, but its echoes linger in the silence of disrupted communication channels and the flickering of power grids struggling to restore the rhythm of our daily lives. The solar storm, like a tempest in the celestial sea, disrupted our radio and GPS services, casting a net of silence over the world. It was a stark reminder of our reliance on these invisible threads of communication that bind us together. And yet, as the storm subsided, we saw the resilience of our systems, the efforts of scientists and engineers working tirelessly to restore normalcy, to mend the web of interconnected services that underpin our society. In the aftermath, we find ourselves reflecting on the lessons learned. This solar storm served as a wake-up call, a reminder of our place in the universe, of the cosmic forces that shape our existence. It highlighted the importance of vigilance, of continued monitoring of solar activity, of understanding the sun's rhythms and moods. The storm has passed, but the sun continues to burn, a fiery ball of energy that is both life-giving and potentially destructive. As we pick up the pieces, we are reminded of our vulnerability, of our dependence on the delicate balance of cosmic forces. But we are also reminded of our resilience, of our ability to adapt and overcome. The storm has not only tested our preparedness, but also our capacity to recover and learn. Even in the aftermath of the storm, the sun continues its dance, reminding us of our place in the vast cosmos. The dawn after the storm is a new beginning, a chance to learn, to grow, and to prepare for the next storm that the sun might send our way.
Share this video and inform your friends and family about this. Like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can be the first to see such informative videos. Thank you.